We live in an age of extraordinary comfort, a world where technology sings lullabies, screens glow like artificial suns, and convenience wraps our lives in layers of ease. Yet beneath this blanket of comfort exists another world, a world most people never see or simply choose not to see. A world of hidden systems, silent power structures, and dark truths that define our lives far more than any government slogan or corporate promise. We believe we are free because we can buy what we want, watch what we want, and say what we want on social media. But real freedom does not come from choice alone. Real freedom requires awareness of the machinery around us, awareness of who benefits from our choices, and awareness of who controls the narratives that shape our beliefs. This script is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you, to open your eyes. Welcome to the unseen world, the world behind the world. Most people believe wars start because of political disagreements, territorial fights, or ideological differences. But behind these surface-level explanations lies a multi-trillion-dollar global military system, a system that thrives on conflict, instability, and fear. This is not a conspiracy. It is an economic engine. Arms manufacturers, defense contractors, intelligence agencies, and private military groups form what is often called the military-industrial complex. Their profits depend on the continuation of war, not the achievement of peace. Every missile produced, every drone launched, every bullet fired generates income for someone sitting comfortably far away from the battlefield. Politicians speak of national security, but behind closed doors, the conversation is simple. War keeps the money flowing. This is why powerful nations maintain permanent enemies. Conflict becomes a commodity. A country that stops fighting becomes a country that stops spending, and that is unacceptable to the machine. The most chilling truth is that peace is bad for business. Look around your home. Your phone, your laptop, your washing machine, your headphones, everything has a built-in expiration date. Not because the technology isn't advanced enough to last longer, but because the companies that make them can't afford for them to last longer. This concept is called planned obsolescence, the deliberate design of products to fail, slow down, or become outdated so you are forced to buy again. Your phone doesn't get slow because it's old. It gets slow because the software is designed to strain older hardware. Your appliances don't break randomly. They break because cheap parts and fragile components are intentionally used. The fashion industry releases dozens of micro-seasons per year not because styles change naturally, but because you must feel outdated to keep purchasing more. We throw away millions of tons of clothes, electronics, and plastic every year, not because they are useless, but because the system has programmed us to want something new every few months. The truth is simple. A consumer who keeps buying is more valuable than a consumer who is satisfied. We are told that the world is full of opportunity, that anyone can succeed with hard work. But the global economy is a pyramid, and pyramids are designed to have one point at the top and millions at the bottom. The richest 1% control more wealth than the bottom half of the planet combined. But this reality is not the result of talent or hard work alone. It is the result of carefully crafted policies, tax loopholes, offshore accounts, unregulated financial markets, corporate lobbying, suppressed wages, and debt systems that trap entire populations for generations. The poor remain poor because poverty is profitable. Cheap labor keeps industries alive. High-interest loans keep banks rich. Educational limitations keep elite institutions exclusive. The system needs inequality to function. That's why nothing ever truly changes, no matter who is in power. The idea that elected officials represent the public is beautiful and almost entirely false. In reality, most political decisions are shaped by corporations, not citizens. Lobbyists write bills. Corporations finance campaigns. Billionaires fund political parties. Former politicians become advisors for industries they once regulated. The revolving door ensures that no matter who wins an election, the system behind the scenes remains the same. Democracy becomes a performance, a show designed to create the illusion of choice. Your vote matters emotionally. Their money matters legally. There is enough food on Earth to feed every human being twice over. Yet millions starve. Not because the planet fails to produce enough food, but because food distribution is controlled by economic interests. Multinational corporations treat food as a commodity, not a human right. When crops fail in one region, companies profit from price spikes. When food is scarce, governments gain political leverage. While children go hungry, wealthy nations throw away mountains of edible food because waste is cheaper than redistribution. Hunger is not natural. It is engineered. Every beep, every notification, every vibration in your pocket is a hook, a tiny pull on your attention. Corporations compete for your focus because your attention is the most valuable resource on the planet. Scrolling apps are not designed for communication, they are designed for addiction. Breaking news is not designed to inform, it is designed to trigger emotion. Entertainment is not designed to relax you, it is designed to keep you invested. The busier your mind is, the easier you are to control. A distracted society cannot question corruption, cannot organize resistance, and cannot challenge authority. We are living in a world where silence, reflection, and deep thought are becoming rare because those moments threaten the system. For decades, scientists warned that the planet would reach a point of no return. That point is no longer in the future. It is now. Rising sea levels, collapsing ecosystems, extreme weather, disappearing glaciers, the evidence is everywhere. Yet the most powerful polluters continue their practices because environmental damage is cheaper than environmental responsibility. The world's wealthiest individuals and corporations are already preparing for the aftermath, buying land in safe zones, investing in private water reserves, building climate-proof homes, and securing escape options. Climate collapse is not a shared burden. It is a class-based survival game. AI began as a tool, but it is evolving into something else, something faster, smarter, and potentially uncontrollable. The race to build artificial general intelligence is not a scientific pursuit. It is a geopolitical and economic war. The nation or corporation that controls advanced AI will control financial markets, global communications, military systems, data flow, public opinion, and political influence. Once AI becomes self-improving, humanity may lose the ability to regulate it. The system we created to serve us may surpass us, and once that happens, power slips permanently out of human hands. While we worrying about oil, technology, and politics, corporations are quietly purchasing the last thing humanity cannot live without: water. Private companies are purchasing aquifers, lakes, reservoirs, and municipal water supplies worldwide. As climate change expands drought zones, the value of water skyrockets. In many regions, private companies already control water prices. Imagine a future where clean water becomes a luxury, where survival depends on your bank balance, not your human rights. This is not distant speculation. It is already happening. Every website you visit, every message you send, every location you pass, every purchase you make, all of it is tracked, stored, analyzed, and used to build a digital profile of you. Not by one entity, but by dozens. Corporations predict your behavior. Governments monitor your patterns. Advertisers know your psychology better than you do. We are living in an algorithmic panopticon, a silent digital prison where we behave differently because we know we are being watched. The most powerful form of control is not physical, it is psychological. When people police themselves, the system no longer needs to. These 10 dark truths are not meant to paralyze you. They are meant to empower you. The system depends on your ignorance, your silence, your distraction, your exhaustion, your belief that nothing can change. But everything begins with awareness. When you recognize the manipulation behind your consumption, you take back power. When you question political narratives, you reclaim your voice. When you unplug from distractions, you regain your mind. When you conserve resources, you challenge the system. When you protect your data, you resist digital control. Revolutions do not start with crowds. They start with individuals who decide to open their eyes. The world is dark, but darkness is simply the absence of awareness. Now that you see the truth, the question remains: what will you do with it?